So I'm going to be doing a book review, and first of all, this is my animal. This is Baby Bear. I've had Baby Bear since I was 1 year old, and he's my best friend, so yeah, so he's gonna help me with the book review. The book that I'm going to review is Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. This book had a really slow start at first. I almost didn't read it just because like after the first couple pages it was like, this is too slow for me, but I am so glad that I continued with it, and I'm very happy that I read it because this is one of my new favorite books. I'll read a brief synopsis for you. So Macy is a new pediatrics resident and has settled into a routine of going to work and coming home to an older, financially secure man so that she can keep her head down and her heart hidden. But when she runs into Elliot, the first and only love of her life, the careful bubble she's constructed begins to dissolve. Once upon a time, Elliot was Macy's entire world, growing from her gangly, bookish friend into the man who coaxed her heart open again after the loss of her mother. Told in alternating timelines between then and now, teenage Elliot and Macy grow from friends to much more, spending weekends and lazy summers together in a house outside of San Francisco, devouring books, sharing favorite words, and talking through their growing pains and triumphs. As adults, they become strangers to one another until their chance reunion. Although their memories are obscured by the agony of what happened that night so many years ago, which you'll have to read to know what happened, Elliot will come to understand the truth behind Macy's decade-long silence and would have to overcome the past and himself to revive her faith in the possibility of them being together. I'm going to read a little bit out of the book for you, a page that I really like. Macy says, "Alex said you didn't bring anyone home until Rachel." And Elliot says, "Can we be clear about one thing?" he says, kissing my hair. "Definitely and without question." "What's that?" "I love the solid feel of him next to me. I don't think I'll ever get enough." "That I love you," he whispers, tilting my chin so I look up at him. "Okay?" "I love you too." Emotion fills my chest, making my words come out strangled. I will always miss my parents, but I have Elliot back. Together, we are able to resurrect something. My opinion, I really enjoyed this book because it was a very light read to me. It didn't feel like I was putting in that much effort to read this book, but it was also very emotional at times. So this is a great book to cuddle up in bed at night and read. I could really relate to Macy and her emotions that she was feeling, both as a teenager and as an adult. I really enjoyed how the book went from past to present so that you had a really great understanding of why certain things happened and why so many misunderstandings happened in between Macy and Elliot. Like I said, the first couple pages of the book were kind of brutal to read. I just didn't enjoy them, but after about the first chapter, it got good. So related works, I would say that this book reminded me a lot of Colleen Hoover and her books. I love Colleen Hoover. I'm a total just Colleen Hoover geek, so I'm really into like the romance and the hot and heavy stuff. I love it. Like the twisted love story that has like secrets and misunderstandings, that this book had a lot of that. So the key message in this book, it talked a lot about love, loss, and healing, and it was really cool to see like from the beginning of the book to the end, just the character development and like the forgiveness that took place, and the main character Macy just healing from a lot of past trauma. Another thing is that getting out of your comfort zone could be the difference between the life that you have and the life that you want. Branching out, forgiving, and rekindling can be really positive things, and trust is built and takes time. I would recommend this book to any romance lovers or those of you who enjoy works by like Colleen Hoover and just like those romance books that you don't really, like you have an idea what's gonna happen, but you like don't really know because it's just a little twisted. If you want to get a little emotional, read something a little steamy, just watch and relate to characters as they grow, this book is definitely for you. That was our book review. Definitely highly recommend this book. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. So